Welcome back to day 23 of the Sofa to Summit Challenge. Today is Core Mobility Day. That's right, it is Core Mobility Day. One of my favorites. It's becoming one of my favorites. It wasn't at the very beginning, but I know I'm doing my hips and my core a lot of good. Hope you're feeling a difference as well. Today we've got some new exercises. I finally got a mat as well. I know some of you commented about that. I've got a mat out to help my knees while we're on the ground. Also, I'm gonna use bands for a couple exercises. If you have bands, go ahead and get them. If you don't, I'll show you some alternatives without the bands. Now, let's get started. Okay, today's workout is the lateral band hip walk, T-Stabilization, band upright rows, lateral stepovers, and band dirty dogs. You're gonna work for 45 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, perform 3 rounds, and modify anything as needed. Okay, the first exercise is the lateral band hip walk. I'm taking a small band like a loop and I'm putting it right above my ankles. Now, if you don't have a band like this, no worries. I'm gonna show you a couple alternatives. Putting the band right above the ankles. It's called a lateral hip walk because we're gonna be walking in a side-to-side fashion. Okay, ready to go here. So the format is I'm just walking, taking really small steps going in one direction, one side. I'm keeping tension in the band the entire time, so my feet are never coming too close together. That keeps resistance in the band. Really feeling this in my outer hips, keeping my knees straight, my shoulders back, my head up, and keeping those toes pointed straight ahead. Now, if you don't have a loop to put around your ankles, but you have a regular resistance band, you're just gonna step on it and perform the same exact walk. Now, if you don't have any band at all, I want you to push against your hips as you do that walk, and that will provide the resistance. Okay, you're gonna rest for 15 seconds. Here again, I'm probably exaggerating just a little bit, but get ready for T-Stabilization. Okay, for the T-Stabilization, you're going to start in a push-up position. You're going to slowly rotate on one side, bringing that arm up, making a T, pausing at the top before bringing it back down. You're going to alternate sides, and what you want to do is keep your hips up so they don't sag, so keep those hips elevated. You can either stack your feet or have them apart like I am. Now, if this is too difficult, go ahead and stack your knees and keep them on the ground, and then just come up into a T on one side. Hold it there for half of the time, and then go to the other side and hold it there for the other half of the time. Okay, go ahead and rest for 15 seconds, maybe stretch it out a little bit, and get ready for the band upright rows. Okay, for the band upright row, your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. You're going to be standing on the band. You're going to roll the band straight up right underneath your chin, keeping your elbows up high at the top of the motion, and then slowly return to the starting position. You're going to do this for 45 seconds. Now, if you don't have a band, squeeze your fists as hard as you can and make that same motion. Really squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. And again, we're doing this for 45 seconds. Okay, you're going to rest for 15 seconds and get ready for lateral stepovers. Okay, the next exercise is the lateral step over. Find something that you can put on the ground to actually step over. We're going to be stepping in a side-to-side fashion. Here I'm using my backpack. So starting with both feet together, I'm taking the inside leg and I'm lifting that up as high as I can and stepping over in an exaggerated motion. So I'm pretending like I'm stepping over something that's tall. You want to bring those thighs up and then step over, really opening up the hip as we make the motion. We're going to be doing this for 45 seconds. Okay, the next exercise is the band dirty dogs. So here I'm taking that resistance loop and I'm just putting it right above my knees here, getting back on my mat. Now if you don't have a band, just go ahead and do this without a band. Okay, for the dirty dogs, we're on all fours and keeping the right leg bent at about a 90-degree angle, swinging that leg to the right and then bringing it back to the center. Of course, the band is providing some resistance, so really gonna be feeling this on our hips. And we're gonna be doing this for 45 seconds. Okay, great job. Now we're gonna rest for 15 seconds and we're gonna get ready to do the other side. All right, same thing on this side. We're going to be working for 45 seconds. Okay, after you finish the dirty dogs, you're gonna rest for 15 seconds and then go back to the top for the lateral band hip walk. Remember, we're gonna work for 45 seconds, rest for 15 seconds, and complete 3 rounds. But as always, you can modify anything as needed. That's it, you have completed day 23. How do your hips feel? I mean, that bit of resistance on the dirty dogs, I'm still feeling it. I probably will for the next day or so. Great job getting it done. You are creating a wonderful, healthy habit. Keep at it. We're almost done with the 30 days. Comment below how you're doing, and I will see you back tomorrow for day 24.